Hey everybody, welcome to today's live stream show. This is Stock Company. Today's live stream we're going to be talking about drop shipping, what is drop shipping, how to drop ship, what that is exactly, the whole idea behind it, the business aspects to it. And I also have Uchapa here as well, who was essentially he was who started the conversation with me on drop shipping. And also, as I've mentioned before, during the New Year's live stream when I was talking about plans for the channel for 2023, I had communicated that I was looking to talk about more of the business side of Thai Company and also provide some business training tips and ideas and kind of talk about our progress as well. So, first thing that we're doing, so Chapa, what made you interested in dropshipping?
And I thought that would be the easiest thing to do.
Easiest thing to do. So, you think it's easy for making money or just as a business to run or what you
You
mean?
know, it's like, I can't work, so
So, what you mean? Like, so you're looking for something that's not, you don't have to put too much work in, basically?
yeah.
All right, so I got your thinking. So there's some work that certainly still needs to be done, but it's probably not. So it's not as physically
Um,
demanding, I think, as compared to some other work. Um, but again, it depends on how everything goes, right? How business runs. It's not a straightforward process. So first thing I'm going to do, let's see, Homer Monkey, welcome, hello, welcome to the show. By the way, appreciate you being here. So what is drop shipping? So the idea behind drop shipping here, and I have a little photo here, is that you are a kind of like a seller or a reseller because it's not your original product that you're selling somebody else's product. So you're kind of like a middleman essentially. And the idea is that you're buying or receiving these items cheaply in some cases, or you are having the customer send an order to you and then you relay that order to the company that or factory that produces the item. So drop shipping, essentially the easiest form of it is your seller, buyer buys or places an order for an item and it becomes relayed to the factory and the factory ships directly to that buyer. That's essentially the most summed up version of drop shifting, but um, there's a few different ways to do it. Uh, a drop shifter stores inventory and fulfills customers' orders on behalf of the retailer, or a retailer acquires customers by driving traffic to an online store and processing orders. So I think in your case, because I think what you're looking for is a way to
uh,
sell
what's that thing? What's the thing called where you put the market,
when you do what on the market.
like the trading market, or the crypto and all that shit.
All right, so that's a little different than drop shipping. What you're talking about is the investing into cryptocurrencies and stocks and bonds and all that. And I'll cover that as probably maybe in a different episode. Because in this case, it actually deals with something completely different. It's sort of like uh, playing on the exchange rates, the market, and there's a lot of what I call instability because things can go one way or another very quickly. But so we're drop shifting or shipping rather. It's uh, it's more focusing on the reselling. But what I think you're thinking of doing is getting inventory and reselling the inventory on behalf of a producer, sort of. So drop shipper stores inventory and fulfills customer orders on behalf of the retailer. So what does that mean exactly? So the example I'm going to use is I'm going to go to Alibaba right quick here. It's one place. There's actually plenty of websites you can go to, but Alibaba is one of the most popular ones, though. It's also a a website where you can order inventory of supplies directly from Chinese manufacturers. There's a lot of Chinese firms and companies on the website. Um,
But if you drop ship, do you have to ship the item to like the person?
yeah, but there's ways. Thankfully, it's not
Oh no.
really expensive, so you can, if you want to, you can order an item, mark up the price, and then ship to the buyer. So that's one way you can do it. Another way you can do it is to buy inventory and sell it in person. For example, for me, back when I was in high school, what I started off doing was I bought bags of chips and bought some soda, and uh, eventually it became just. I think it became just bags of chips because soda became heavy, and then you walking around and you hear soda clanging in your backpack, and you don't want a can of soda to bust open in your backpack too, right?
Yeah.
So because of that, I switched to chips. Food that wouldn't really spoil or get damaged. Um, there's a few things you could do. You could technically buy like the bottled sodas as well. And I know people do buy and resell that, but I think for me the most successful initial thing was to uh, buy and resell food. Of course, I didn't make huge amount of money on that. I think the most I made was maybe in a day like $10 or $20. And if I was lucky in a month, I maybe would have made maybe 50, $60, if that. Um, because there was some days I would only make like a couple bucks. Some days you wouldn't sell. Some days you'd maybe make $5 or more. And of course, not everybody has money on them in school. Some people do have money. Some days you're lucky and you get substitute teachers who buy the food and drinks off of you as well. And then, and then I think I later just kind of stopped doing it because I was tired of doing it. Um, and then I switched to doing eBay because I was making more money off of eBay, like my senior year of high school. Is I think when I first was trying to go full time on eBay. And then at that point, I think that was where my plan was in my mind to kind of just stay in that area with eBay. Um, but with you, I think we could have a few different things we can work on. Um, so the first idea, do you have any ideas of what you want to resell or drop ship? Like anything particular? If not, I can show you a few different options we have. So, are you still there, you mate? Oh, I think I lost him. Let me make sure real quick. Looks like I lost you, man. Testing with Chop, are you there? 1, 2, 3. All right, looks like we lost Chop. No worries. So I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. So kind of show y'all what I mean. What some people are doing right now is they are ordering items from manufacturers, like let's say from China, right? Uh, there's usually a list of most popular items. Let's see, popular suppliers. There's a few different things that are coming up. Trading companies, technology companies, packing supplies companies, sanitary stuff. So that's more into your bathroom, showers, heaters, saunas, clothing. So you have outdoor equipment stuff. So what I see here mostly is that uh, there's several different areas where you can get into, but what I'm in my mind, what I'm looking for is I don't want the people who are just selling the stuff at what I would call retail price. Like, let's see what, for example, this looks like it might not be the best option. So I got a video here. I want to go into photos right quick because it looks like the people who are selling this material are people who are, because this looks like a retail price to me. Um, yeah, because if I'm gonna buy this, how much would I be able to resell this for? That's the first question I'm looking in my mind here. And you know, $30 to me that kind of sounds like a retail price because you got one battery, right? Battery, let's say, let's do retail pricing here. Battery, I would say, I mean, does it make sense? Would you pay $30 for this if you were as a regular buyer? Maybe. I don't think I would personally. Um, if I were to buy this, I would probably buy one, and it would be a kit for myself that I would plan to use long term for my own personal use. But to resell this, would you as a reseller be able to resell this for more than $35? Because for you to get a discount, you would have to buy at least 50 to get 33 per unit. Um, so I don't know if this would be a good option. This would be good maybe if you are a personal, a laptop repair, electronics repair guy, and you're buying a kit for yourself. Then yeah. But let me go more into what I think is more reasonable because I'm looking at what seems to be retail pricing now. Let's go into, let's see here. I had a very popular, yeah, this is more what I'm looking for. So let's say you are somebody at school. I'm thinking, what does the average high schooler have? High schooler probably has first thing phone accessories, earbuds, school supplies, and typically school supplies they get pretty cheap. Some people do get higher end school supplies, like I know people getting them pens and pencils, electronics. Here we go, drop shipping. That's what I'm curious in. Here we go, drop shipping on Alibaba. So what is drop shipping? Why it matters? All right, so here's the first thing. So you can do drop shipping programs of Alibaba, which is nice. So we need to get items that you can resell. So here we go, $1.20 for makeup kits. So let's take a look at what our options are. You can resell hats, 88 cents plus, 33 shipping. That's not good. So there are shipping charges here. So that's another thing to also look out for. Um, so you may have to go through something like an eBay or somebody. So free sample frosted soft rubber case for iPhone. All right, so you may have, I think this is trying to encourage higher orders. Let's see here. What's something we can resell? Because I saw the earbuds. Earbuds seem to be good. But I'm looking at the shipping now. All right, let's look at this here. All right, discounting samples. This one's asking for all right, that's a pretty big order for 83 cents a unit. So what it looks like is that, all right, let's start off with humane scale. So we're starting off from beginning. So, all right, so that looks all good and fine. So what is this? This is a wireless earbuds or headphones. right? So you put it, so they're kind of like, AirPods basically. Um, so they're cheaper end, so they're not going to sell for AirPod prices, right? So you need, shipping's going to be 653. So let's do some calculations. Let's do, what is it, 297. So let's say I get, how much can this resell for? So let's do some uh, testing here. True wireless headphones, earbuds. Let's see what these sell for. Any information? I got Alibaba stuff. All right, here we go. We got Amazon pricing for the same item that I can get for 480, right? And $1.86. Anyway, so this is what Amazon's pricing at $12.98 a unit, which is here we go. Here's an example of drop shipping. Somebody originally selling for $13.99 a unit and probably buying it for $2.97, right? So they're probably making, my assumption is something like $5, maybe $10 a unit, possibly. They're ordering in large, vast amount. But I'm going to assume they're probably making at least $5 a unit because they're selling for 12, what is it, 13, $14 here and there. And if you want free shipping, you got to order 2. So, that's already, and they're pretty much reusing the same information from Alibaba, I would imagine, right? Maybe a little bit different photos, maybe the contact the manufacturer's got something interesting, or they're, pretty much very similar technology. Left ear power, right ear power, charging cabin capacity. So it looks like you can order, so I'm assuming, what is this? If you order over 1 million pieces, you get them from 83 cents a piece. Oh, if you order if you order over 10 million pieces, they'll do you that discount, right? So it looks to be that you could try to negotiate with some of this. See, I like to negotiate with these companies if possible. It looks like the black color is the most popular one, I would imagine. You have white and you have blue. Yeah, black is probably because it looks the most sleek. Let's see. Any questions on eBay? Sorry, on YouTube. Rooster, let's see. Gummy Jumps leaderboards have started getting quite a bit of attention and also a bunch of new records. Good, that's nice to hear, Rooster. Glad to hear everything's going well with that. Alright, let me see what's going on with Humane. Humane, I think, has left the building. Hello, Humane, are you there? No. Alright, so the idea basically, since I'm going to have to probably cut this video a little bit shorter than what I wanted to. The idea is that, let's see, I have the buds. I need to replace the foam and the instructions. Same company that makes them. Color's black. Alright, so yeah, looks to be a bunch of drop shipping stuff here. So that's interesting. You connected with Amazon and all that. And it sounds like this could potentially be a starting area. So we're probably going to make this into another secondary video. But yeah, so guys, thank you so much for watching this show. We really appreciate you coming on by. This has been Thigh Company and Uchapa. And we'll see you on the next episode. And we also ask you guys, if you have not already, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate you all doing that. We're trying to get to 175 subscribers by the end of January, and we'll see how that goes. So make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you get notifications for future videos. And give this video a thumbs up, and also comment down below if you have any questions regarding drop shipping. Maybe also you have recommendations or something you would like to watch for any future video or episode. let us know too. We'll be able to work on that when we can. And also, yeah, big shout out to everybody, and we'll see you on the next episode.